The idea of a multi-generational household has been shown in pop cultures for decades.
Welcome to my home.
But it's actually becoming a rising way of life. Pew Research says nearly 60 million Americans are living in multi-generational households, up 157% from 30 years ago.
Our next guest lives in a multi-generational household and works with other people who are looking for a similar home arrangement. And this is Juli Ford, and she joins us now. Juli, it's so great to have you back on our show. Your segment was so popular before, and we want to dig a little bit more into this. So first of all, let's set the stage. Human beings have lived multi-generationally for since the beginning of time, right? Like as a tribe. And then somehow we stopped doing that somewhere, I don't know when, in the 50s or something. Why did we stop doing it, and why is it back?
Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for having me back. I'm really glad to be here. I think we stopped doing it because life changed a little bit. This idea of the American dream and everyone spreading out across the country and owning their own homes back after World War II became a really popular idea. And for a long time, it worked. It was affordable. And things have changed since then. As you just shared on the screen, we've grown in multi-generational living in this country by more than 150% in the last 50 years. And people are facing the reality of aging parents and aging population and, honestly, a housing affordability crisis.
I would think that maybe the biggest problem with doing this is the notion that people really do tend to, you graduate college or school or whatever, and then you move 200, 300 miles away from where you grew up, which is not optimal.
Absolutely. I mean, honestly, I'm dealing with it now. We've been living in a multi-generational home for the past 10 years with my mom, my husband, my kids, and I. My kids both graduated college this year. One of them decided to stay out in Colorado. I don't know how long that's going to last. One of them's back home with us now. But, yeah, I'm living that right now.
Well, Juli, the answer to that question may have something to do with costs. In fact, we can show you reasons why families choose multi-generational living: 36% cost savings, 25% caring for aging parents, 21% adult children moving home. What do you make of that?
Absolutely. And for many families, those reasons are multiple. They have all of those reasons happening for them. I talk to a lot of families now who actually had their children, like mine, like one of mine, move out after college and then get married, have kids, and find that the dream of the home that they wanted to live in really isn't affordable to them. So families are rethinking that. Adult kids are moving back home, sometimes with grandparents, or combining resources with their older parents and creating a new multi-generational home together.
Yeah, and they're also seeing, I mean, this is my dream, right? I want a compound. I want to buy land at some point and have all my kids live in houses right near me, and then we can share meals together, and it's not really cost saving, although that would be amazing, and it would be, helping with grandparents and little ones and being closer to grandkids. But I feel like there's something else going on. First of all, I think it's a corporate psyop to get us to all go buy different houses and 2 appliances. And I think that's going on. But talk to us really quick before we go about the spiritual component of this, about the love, and how many of us parents and grandparents are pining to be closer to our kids and our grandkids. And this solves the problem.
Especially our aging population. There's an epidemic of loneliness happening as people are aging alone, really separated from their families, and bringing families together in one household, beyond just the family holidays and the birthdays and the special occasions, into those everyday moments, whether you have dinner every night together or not, just the moments throughout the day really creates a sense of belonging and connection for everyone.
And family bonding, absolutely. Well, you can go to her website, by the way, and she gives a lot of tips on how to do it, because there are some traps in this. Definitely.
There's a lot to know.
Planning.
Juli Ford, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks, Juli.
Thank you so much for having me again.
She's bringing people together. I love